So, as many people know, my interest in cyclones goes back quite a long way now at this juncture, going all the way back to 2009, which was when I first really took an interest in tracking the storms. I obviously vaguely remember other storms such as Hurricane Ike and Hurricane Katrina in 2005, but I wasn't really tracking storms at that point. I was barely into weather, to be honest, just a very young person. By 2009 I was quite into tracking the cyclones around the world. One of my first storms was, I always remember, it was Typhoon Choi-Wan in the Western Pacific, quite a nice one to bring us in, and of course that year was terrible for the Philippines towards the end of that year, with storm after storm that just went through there. And then it was in 2010 that I first started doing animations. September 17th was the first time I ever did any of those full season animations, which is the first thing we did as an animation. Storm updates didn't come until much later, but one of the questions, probably the most leading questions, is why? And I always struggle for an answer for that, because I don't really know why. I've always been into weather, and I guess you gravitate towards the most extreme parts of weather, and it really doesn't get any more extreme than hurricanes or tornadoes. A lot of people go into tornadoes, which are quite different from hurricanes, and other people who are maybe more inclined in other things might go for seismology or volcanology, or if space is your thing, then you might go into things like meteors or discovering the new planets. Incidentally, I do find space fascinating, but I don't have too much knowledge on that. I'll stick with the cyclones as I keep tracking. It's been over 6 years of Force 13, or getting towards 6 years at the time of broadcast recording, and before then, obviously I've been into storms before then, but overall I would say it's been about 8 years of tracking cyclones behind me, and you always learn something, I think, over time, and there's always a surprise to be had as well. You can never be too bullish or too confident about your predictions at any level, and because it's not an exact science is probably what makes it one of the most engaging, appealing fields that there is. Did you like that?